Good morning. I had a good night last night. Apart from the fact that I lost those AirPods or earphones. Hey ho. Is it worth looking in the day? But I've planned my day out and I don't really think I've got time. But it's 20 to 11. I'm gonna go to the toilet, brush my teeth. And then I'm starting with yoga at 11 o'clock. I've just done yoga and I've started uploading yesterday's video. I'm a little bit tired. And I'm again thinking about the earphones, of course, because the other thing, I was wondering if I put it in the bin, which I obviously can't remember if I had. But I just don't, it's the material thing of like, I'm responsible for losing them, wasting them. It's annoying that, my mum gave me them because I lost my right AirPod in January. She got them, and they had a little carabiner as well to attach to belt buckles or waist loops so they don't get lost. Obviously I was wearing trackies yesterday, so I didn't use them. It's just silly. I don't like feeling wasteful. But hey, ho. I think next thing I've got to do is a cold shower. So maybe that'll wake me up. I'm just brewing some coffee. I'll need to shave later. Maybe not, I don't know. God. Must move past the AirPods. Must move past them. I don't know what a useful way to move past them would be, but I simply must move past them. I couldn't have searched for them any harder. Going back again today, I don't think would be fruitful. Maybe someone who found them really needed them. Other news, I got paid my Universal credit. Whoop, 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 whoop. Got a show later today, which I know I've been speaking about for ages. But what else? I'm brewing a coffee. Did I say that? I don't think I said that. I'm feeling quite tired, I suppose. I went to bed at 3:30. Woke up. Yeah, 6.5 hours sleep. Not the best. That's why I'm feeling tired. I'm not hungry. It's weird not waking up not hungry, and I don't think. And I am eating at night, but I'm eating like yesterday. What did I have? I had a few Doritos or nachos, tortilla chips, sorry, in this jar, and then I had some raisins, water. Maybe I'm binge eating at night. I can't really remember. But even if I am binge eating, it's like Whole Foods more often than not. Millie Bobby Brown is doing press tour for Enola Holmes 3 at the moment with Louis Partridge, who I don't really have any opinions about. But she is so funny. She is really, really good crack, as they say. Millie Bobby Brown is funny. My dad had to the Dream Blunt rotation with me, Harrison Ford, James Acaster, Katie Price, Lily Allen, Zoella, and I think that's pretty much it for now. Or 17 minutes past 7. My plan today is to do 2 writing sprints, one for 30 minutes and one for 40. I think that's the plan. Let me just check what I wrote in my notes. Yeah, one for 30 minutes and one for 40, sorry. I'm not meant to start until 1, but I've just done everything a little bit ahead of time. But, so I need to just do a word count, because when I'm on final draft, it doesn't show you a word count, which is really fucking annoying. I really want to get Word back. Let me see how much it is. Okay, so installing Microsoft 365 and whatever. I think I did a trial before, but I've got 1 more month free, so I'm re-downloading it. I'll install it, transfer export my file, which is 2.5, into it. And then you'll see when I open it, but I love the interface. I feel confident using it. I love all the setups. I love the navigation panel. Pane, is it pane or panel? I don't know. But excited. I need to drink more of this coffee because it's good. It's 8 minutes past 1. I was meant to start my writing sprint at 1, but it's okay. I'm just gonna do this quickly. I just have to set everything up there like I wanted it to. And now I'm gonna try and finish this. I'm gonna try and finish this. I think I'll be able to. As in this chunk of the act. Ooh. Okay, it's 1:32. ER has been on in the background and it's been very good, but let's see how many words I've done. Guys, it is just so nice to be back on Word. Okay, so I did 437 words in about 26 minutes. So not bad. I've got a longer sprint soon, but I'm gonna do some reading now. It is 1:48. I've just read 10 pages of my book. I'm gonna refill my coffee and then I'm gonna go again. 14:35. I just finished my second sprint. Let us see how many words I've done. I'm gonna go from there. I can't remember exactly where I went from. Whoa! I've just done 1,128. Which means I've done 1,600 words today. That's good. I feel great now. It's 1 minute to 4. And I'm really enjoying, I've done so much just from following the schedule. So I'm very impressed with the schedule and I will continue to do that in future days. I've had 2 cups of coffee. In these 2 cups, I actually grabbed this one idly, I wasn't thinking, this top one, even though I drank my first cup in the second one. And I don't know how long this has been sat in my room, but hey ho, I drank it anyway. I love saying hey ho. So I'm gonna brush my teeth, but now I'm just gonna cook some lunch, and then whilst I'm eating my lunch, I'm gonna work on the Mike's presentation, but this is gonna take up the next hour and 40. Maybe even 2 hours, I actually can't remember. I'm gonna open the door with my foot, my toes, and now I'm gonna go downstairs. So I got lucky and my mum had made this a few days ago. I actually don't know when. Actually, I need to just heat it up, hang on. Heating it up for a bit. So it's got couscous, sweet potato, edamame, and feta. I'm hungry. I'm not that hungry, but I just need to eat. And this is good. This is gonna be good. This is gonna be lovely. I just drizzled some sesame oil on it. I'm gonna do 1 minute 30 in the microwave. Okay, I've just given that a try, and that's really good. So I'm just gonna sprinkle a bit more feta onto it. Lovely. Put the feta back in the fridge. I don't think there's anything else that needs to go back in the fridge. Okay, gang, this is what we're eating. I did sprinkle some pumpkin seeds in there. I'm glad I did the drizzle of sesame oil. It's a winner. It's a winner, gang. Really tasty. I'm just going to work on some of my PowerPoint now for the next hour whilst watching ER. It's 4:51. I finished a bit earlier on the PowerPoint. I'm not really going in order. I'm kind of just doing things as and when I feel inspired to make them, and then I'll reorder them. From what I know, this PowerPoint's meant to be a bit more of a visual. I'm meant to be conveying tone and style, so it's a lot of sourcing images. I still got an episode breakdown, but it's kind of light on text so far. So once I've got that kind of structure in place, then I'll do the text, then I'll do the ordering, and then I'll do all the PowerPoint transitional stuff, which is always a nice reward. Plan for now, then I'll shower, shave, I get dressed, See you then. Shaved. Get the little pirate goatee thing. I need to put hair cream in. I think I will just go to the park, do one final look to rest my mind, and then I'll be on my way. I don't know if this is drive or... Eyes. They're there. My headphones are right there. I never took them with me. Oh my god, life is great! Life is great! Life is fantastic. Feels so good. I don't know why I'm gonna go... I don't know. I don't remember those the AirPods being there, the earphones. But I'm so relieved that they are, so I'm not going to question it. I'm going to meditate now. I'm going to do a time lapse. I've not done a time lapse in a while. No AirPods, nothing. Just connecting to my breath, I think. I only did about 7 minutes just then. But it felt good. I know I need to like kind of consistently be getting in a bit more. I think I'd love to aim towards like a minimum 15 minutes, 30 minutes. Okay, by the end of these 99 days, I want to have meditated for one entire hour. Which I've done before on my back. Yeah, I decided I've got time to go in again and just do a bit more. I'm going to focus on breath work though. Still probably only did about 2 or 3 minutes just then. Because I when I was doing it, I was like, oh, I need to check my diary. I keep forgetting. So I think the plan is I want to be in London for the 18th of July, which is my dear friend Jess's birthday. And that'll be good to see her and stay over. And then I think the plan is maybe either on Sunday, Monday, or Monday and Tuesday, or maybe all 3 days. I don't know what it is. Try and get availability in Arts Ed, which is the drama school I went to do a research and development session for Might, which is my TV show. PowerPoint, script read through, and then kind of just discussion and thoughts and just really try and research it. I don't think I need 3 days, but it'd be great to see everyone, but definitely 2. But having 3 days free gives me a bit more wiggle room in terms of when I'm chasing up. I sent the school an email like a few weeks ago, and I'm still in contact with a tutor there, talking to them. I think I might just email the school, but I don't want to pay for it, you see. So whatever way I can just do it without having to pay would be great. Just remembered I've not done tarot of the day today, and I didn't do it yesterday, and I don't think I did it the day before. So I'm going to do that. I don't know where my other deck is, so you're going to have to go... Well, not settling at all, just know this is kind of... I want to say it's my current deck. This is the deck that I waited ages for. Whoa. Okay, I'm going to put those away. I'm going to choose 3 cards from this deck. I'm just going to keep narrowing them down until I've got 3. Okay, I think... Ooh, 4. Discarding the second one. Okay. Card 4. Vlog... It's 15... Vlog for day 14. Card for day 14. We've got the Emperor. Ooh, okay. This is strong. This is a dam, which I like. But again, we've talked about this. Water is quite feminine. So you've got masculine kind of holding things up. One thing that I think is interesting, I don't know if you guys have heard this fact, but someone studied, this is kind of unrelated, but someone studied like the language, the perception and words used to describe nouns in foreign languages, foreign to me, or just in languages where nouns are gendered. And there's things like bridge, which is, if it was feminine in the language, people would call it supportive. And if it was masculine, people would call it strong, sturdy. And it just helped identify how language and gendered language conveys conditioned ideas about things. But you've got the sign for Aries there. Aries is all about life, charging forward. The Emperor is someone that knows, you know what, I've got the book here, so why don't I read the book? Because I have like an innate understanding, so many different things that I've listened to. But in terms of just clear cut, keywords, power, authority, establishment, structure, law and order, traditional masculinity,
Practicality, protection, defense. Okay. Planet / zodiac, Aries, element fire, symbols, watchtower, tidal wave, battlement, seawall, weep holes. Take 1 hour to write down and reflect upon your core values, beliefs, and priorities. What is important to you, and what are you unwilling to compromise on? That's interesting. Interesting prompt. The Emperor there for 2 days ago. Yeah, I think I've really come to terms with my masculinity, how it wants to present that self in action, and can you be graceful and masculine? Structure is masculine. Discipline is masculine. Second one for yesterday. 4 of Stones. How pretty is this card? Okay, thriving. This is like thriving, financial stability. It's like there's a bit of struggle, but what do I get? 4 Stones is Pentacles. Yeah, I think this. I definitely did have this the other day. So 4 of Pentacles. Or I've done it sometime in the vlog, but it was the one where it's got the kind of the 4 vines holding up the discs. But this is Saturn in the Sun, I believe. So this is about being sensible with your finances. I think this was probably the day after I lost the £20, or around the day I lost the £20. I don't know. King of Tides, so King of Cups. Really strongly I'm going to read you what it says. I'll read what it says for 4 of Pentacles as well, actually. 4 of Stones, boundaries, security, ownership, acquisitiveness, overcaution, conservativeness. Saturn in Capricorn, Earth, a distant city, wall with gates and spikes, crumbling dwellings, fences. It's about the things you need to look after, the things you need to protect, protecting your peace, the things you need to ward off and separate yourself from in order to achieve the things you want to achieve. And that's what you can see. You can see that this is just the outskirts of this city. Yeah. Okay. King of Tides, emotional strength, support, trust, responsibility, dignity, protection. Neptune and Pisces, water, stone castles, bridge, pillars, rough waves. Okay, so in all of these, we've kind of got a sense of, and the King of Tides and the Emperor, I do think, are giving very similar energies. Hang on. Anyway, but we've got the sense of like, I am building structure around my feelings. There is strength in letting things rage. Either like that's both the ocean around it. It's not like a pool. You're not fortifying a pool, but in the same environment, which in a pool, in an ocean, in the sea, in a stretch of water, which we know as emotions. Stone is about strength and stability. It's separating it in a healthy way, but both of these have clear perspectives on the water. I'm acknowledging my emotions. I've got structure in place to allow my emotions to move, because water needs to move. Water is love. Water, all feelings need to move. I've got the structure in place to let the feelings move and climax and rage without it destroying what's inside on the walls, you know? Feel good about that. Lovely. Okay, I'm gonna get the rest of my stuff together. My mum's just gone to nip over to my grandma's, and when she's back, I'll head off. Dun 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 dun. I think she just came back now, actually. 13 minutes past 6. I'm meant to be meeting my friend Robbie, who's also in my D&D campaign, at 1:45, but I think I might be a bit late. The show doesn't start until 7:30. I don't like being late for people. And I tend to be a bit late for Robbie. I don't know why. But I cannot wait to listen to music on the way there. Actually, I might have to read some of my book. I'm so relieved. Theatre show is done. I went with my friend Robbie, like I said. Really good show. I can't wait to write about it. It's only 1 act long, so we went for a drink after. Shit. Great people. Now I'm walking home. It was only 50 minutes long, so the night is still young. I'm really impressed with how structured this day's been, if I'm being honest. I'm going to start writing the review on the bus. I've got a structure already, an outline. I'm going to give this man some change. It turns out I didn't have any change. I thought I did. That's a shame, sorry. I gave a homeless woman £50 once. That was just after I left my job, but I think I was trying to develop like an understanding that money itself isn't a thing. Like, that's how far back I've kind of been workshopping my relationship with abundance. I say far back, I mean that was only a year ago, but I have come quite a way in a year. Streets are still quite busy after the match. Yeah. Oh, yeah. So the place where I went to get a drink, they're like, the bouncer, you know, ID or whatever, he checked the bag, looked at my water bottle, and was like, oh, you can't drink that in there. I was like, okay, it's just water. And I'm like, yeah, I know, you just can't have any water. Anyway, there's like a little back and forth, and he starts speaking to like the manager to his right, and he kept calling it tonic water, and I know it's in a tonic water glass bottle. I kept saying it's just tap water. They wouldn't look at me. They were just talking amongst themselves. I was like, what is going on? And then I said, oh, okay, you know, they were like having a literal council meeting about what to do. And I went, you know what? Don't worry. I just won't drink it. I'll save the drama. And then they took, and he said again, yeah, you just can't have anyone bring their own drinks. It's tonic water. I went, it's tap water. I wasn't rude. I wasn't bratty. Like, checking back in with the body, felt no annoyance there. Just so stupid. So stupid. Like, he just wasn't. He kept trying to ask the manager what he should do, and like, but the way he was relaying the events. I know it's not that deep, but he wasn't even accurately telling her what was in the bottle. And I'm not being funny. I know it says tap water, tonic water on it. It's fucking flat. It's flat. You can open it and see it's flat. You can smell it and smell its water. I'm home. I feel good. I love saying I feel good because I truly do. And I haven't for so long. Oh, I think I should show you this. This is on the bookshelf. I forgot it's here. This is from when me and Hannah went to... So funny. This is my best friend Hannah, which you have seen in one vlog. This is when we went to Alton Towers. These are literally so funny. So funny. I sent a message to the writer and actor of the show I watched. His name's Billy. And I don't know if I've explained this story. Maybe I have. But him and his sister gave me £20 when I was working in Cafe W in 2021. And we're kind of loosely kept in touch. But when I went to message him then, the last time we talked was 2023. Although I did like him on Hinge, I think, in 2024. He didn't like me back, but it's okay. It's okay. No, really lovely guy. Really lovely guy. Just gonna roll some D20 now because I fancy it. I'll roll 4. Why not? I've got 4. An 8, a 12, a 19, and a 16. Not bad. I did some significant writing on the bus. I'm just going to pop ER on now. I'm going to put my jumper on, actually, because I like it. I like the jumper. I'm going to drink some of my water that was banned from that stupid place called Mother of Invention. Yeah, I'm naming you Mother of Invention. No, it wasn't. It literally wasn't a major thing, but... Oh, so can you bring this in? It's water. Then if the conversation then is about how do we prove it's water, fucking smell it. Have a taste. It's tap water. Don't tell me I can't drink it. Anyway, not a thing. I am watching this at the moment. Oh, it's 11:11. It is 11:11. Or no, it's probably 11:12 now. Alexa, what's the time? Thanks, Alexa.
You're welcome.
Yes. Yeah, I'm watching Matt Smith. Well, I'm going to be the Doctor one day. I'm going to be the Doctor. I'm going to wear a leather jacket. In ode to Christopher Eccleston, of course. But I think I don't really have a doctor. If I had
a doctor, it would be Matt Smith. Though, if I had a doctor, it would be Sarah Jane. And I'm getting emotional just thinking about it. She meant so much to me, and she was my way into the Doctor Who franchise. So Elizabeth Sladen, you're an icon. Gone too soon, way too soon. But I just think it's so powerful. Like, you can be one generation's kind of Doctor Who it girl for 30, 40 years. I think I'm getting the timings right. And then go on to lead a children's TV show as an older woman and smash it again, same character. I just think it's incredible. And Rani, Maria, Luke, Clyde, yeah, amazing. But I'm watching Matt Smith, and I can wait to become the Doctor, because I know I've got to do things before then. But I can't wait to become part of that club, and I can't wait to like meet the people I'll be working with, my companion or companions. Yeah, I can't wait. He's so funny. Matt Smith is so funny and charming. And when I was doing my PowerPoint before, I was going through like some clips of Skins. I ended up getting a picture of Sid from Skins and tuning into Sid's episode in the second season of Skins. Peter Capaldi is just great as well. I love them all. I'm hesitant to give David Tennant as much love as obviously he deserves, because he gets it from everyone else. Kind of fell off for Jodie Whittaker. Unfortunately, I watched up until the Rosa Parks episode. Which I appreciate the boldness it took, the steps it took, but I just don't think... Yeah, I remember like watching the 13th Doctor announcement and thinking, oh my god, whoa, why have they done this? And I remember, I was only probably in year 9, old enough to know better, but obviously I'm in a different place now. I'll pause that. And I was getting in like on Twitter, and I was like, what? I ended up replying, and I never replied to someone on Twitter. So I'm basically like 14, 15 at this point. No, 14, I think. And I'm like replying to Twitter comment, because I think it was like in the Wimbledon it got announced, something like that, something in the tennis. And it was the reveal trailer. And I went on Twitter and I just started talking to this, replying and be like, not understanding what it meant that the Doctor could be a woman. I'm like, but there's brilliant female companions. Like, look at Sarah Jane. And people are like, yeah, but that's not the point. And obviously now I get it. And then I became excited for her. And then just before the premiere, I went back again and like, oh, this could be bad. And then I was on board. But I don't think her performance won me over, I'm afraid. I only gave 3 episodes, fair enough. I didn't watch much other. I watched The Power of the Dog. I watched her last one as well. I do think it was a load of issues. And also Chibnall did Torchwood, and I've only seen the first season of Torchwood as well. I think there was a few issues, to be honest. But I don't think... no one ever deserves hate. And even without knowing Jodie Whittaker, I know she absolutely would have given 130% to that role, which is what I'll be doing as well. So hey Jodie. And then Shooty as well. I'm going to skip past David Tennant again as 14. Shooty, I just think it was a mixed bag. I don't think Russell should come back. I'm so excited for when it comes back again. Maybe it'll be me. Back in my room, I've written down a loose plan. It's not loose. It goes from the time I wake up at 7:30 to 5:30. I don't know. I'm contemplating going to Tim Hortons tomorrow. But yeah, stay out in town, which doesn't leave me time for the gym, but I definitely will sign up tomorrow. Outro, I think this is 17. Is this 17? No. I don't know what day this is, but I'm just loving it. I'm loving it. Just a little freak boy. I had a nice chat with my brother outside. My youngest brother. I can say, relationship is changing in positive ways, so that's good. Goodbye. Here, have some mist.